Formed in 1983, the Los Angeles-based band Alcatrazz became famous for its blend of melodic and progressive rock, and for introducing guitar heroes Yngwie Malmsteen and Steve Vai to the masses. In a new interview with Jeff Gaudiosi of MisplacedStraws.com, Alcatrazz'S singer Grham Bonnet stated about the group's decision to split with Malmsteen in 1984, just 1 year after Alcatrazz'S inception.
Well, Yngwie had to go. I mean, we just had a battle. We had a battle, which was not very good. I mean, I remember one night what happened with Yngwie. I mean, I wish he'd just stay, but this kid, he grew into a monster. But a great guitar player, no doubt. Yeah. But one night, I walked off stage when it was time for his guitar solo, and I walked off stage and I tripped over his guitar, and I pulled it out of the freaking amplifier, and he thought I did it on purpose. I went to the bus, and I was sitting there, you know, talking to the bus driver, and Yngwie runs in, gets me by the neck, and does this, pushes his thumbs right into my throat. I said, "You fucking asshole!" Right in the middle of my solo, you unplugged me. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't know. I really didn't know what I'd done. And anyway, what happened was one of our crew saw this happening. Saw Yngwie. He was trying to kill my voice, basically. He dug his thumbs right in here. So I was like, I was choking. And this Hungarian guy who was big and one of my a close friend back then came up to him and said, "Yngwie," and he got Yngwie under his arm like this, and he said, "You fucking touch Graham again, I'm going to break your fucking neck." And that night, he didn't break his neck. I remember we were driving home in the bus back to LA, but we were driving back and we fired Yngwie on the tour bus because you can't do that. You can't strangle the singer. So that was the end of Yngwie, and of course Steve Vai came along, you know, which was even, well, for me it was better. I loved the way Steve played, and he was so unusual, like Michael Schenker. There's something about those two guys that aren't like anybody else. They do all the they do all that stuff, but they have a certain style that's incomparable. You know, it's I don't know. It's like Gary Moore and you know, Jeff Beck. You can tell it's them. You know, a lot of guitar players, it's just widdly for the sake of widdly. You know, the lily, and playing scales, which is, it's great. You know, it's fantastic, but it's not a song. Right. You know, Yngwie was great because he would play the song, not just say, "Oh, here comes my guitar solo." And Steve was the same. I got on with him very, very well because he'd just come out of Frank Zappa's band. Yep. And we had different ideas. That's the chicken. He had different ideas, and it was just very, very unusual, very sort of offbeat and sort of avant-garde about a lot of things. And the band, we had to kind of refine the avant-garde stuff to a little bit more, you know, radio-friendly stuff. Yeah. But I love what he did, and we made some songs that we had to sort of pop up, if you will, make it a bit more popular, commercial sounding. Because he was on the same kind of trail as I was. I like things when it's unexpected, and that's what he was like. But I think that second album, for me, of Alcatrazz, is my favorite. Yeah. It really is, because of his playing. The songs we made up, I think, were great. You know, they still sound good.
Graham's version of Alcatrazz is not to be confused with the band featuring original members Jimmy Waldo and Gary Shea, along with new vocalist Doogie White, drummer Mark Benquechia, and guitarist Joe Stump, which released a new single, Turn of the Wheel, in early June. Not long after, Bonnet released a statement via his social media, in which he said that he will still be recording and performing with Alcatrazz. "I am the founder and main songwriter, and have been since the band's inception in '83. He added that he will be announcing the incredible new Alcatrazz lineup in the spring and promised to take the new band on the road. He later said that he had no plans to relinquish the name Alcatrazz, and he didn't expect his former bandmates to do so either. He explained, "This is an old story. Bands break up and there becomes diversions. I'm not bothered by it. I've toured with Doogie the past few years with Schenkerfest, and he is a good friend and a damn fine performer. In my opinion, there is no such thing as too much music. People can listen to one or the other or both versions, and choose whatever they like. I'm not interested in squabbling over a name. I'd rather just make music.
Thank you for tuning in, and please hit that like button, it's appreciated. Make sure that you subscribe for more rock-related content.